Hey guys, this is Soul Arcanum here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Pokemon Soul Silver version. Now, last time, I left you guys off a little bit early and asked you if you would vote on my starter Pokemon and give it a nickname. And it turned out that the winner of my contest was Totodile, the water type. It seemed that Totodile won by just a couple of votes over Cyndaquil. And the nickname comes from PokeymanTrainer. I really like this name. It's Dundee, like Crocodile Dundee. Very cool. I was very pleased that I got such a cool suggestion. So there's Dundee. How do you like walking with your Pokemon? It's not bad, is it? You can take it all the way to Mr. Pokemon's house. If your Pokemon gets hurt, you should heal it with this machine. It's easy to use. Just check the PC on my desk. Mr. Pokemon goes everywhere and finds rarities. His house is past Cherry Grove City. Go a little north past Cherry Grove. I'm counting on you, Chris. Alright. Chris, I want you to have these to help you with your task. Oh, potions. That should be helpful. There's Lyra again. Mrs. Rude. Chris, so you picked a Totodile. That's a cute Pokemon you have. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometimes, too. Oh, that's right. Why don't you show it your mom? Show it to your mom. See ya. Alright, so when it says you should go show your mom, it's basically mandatory. You have to go. You have to talk to your mom. You have to go talk to your mom even though she's not cool. Oh, Chris, that's a cute Pokemon you have. Professor Elm must have given it to you. Oh, Professor Elm has a task for you say. What kind of task? I see, that sounds a little difficult. But when someone makes that kind of request of you, it must be important. Oh, that's right, I completely forgot. Your Pokegear came back from the repair shop. Here you go. Alright. The Pokegear. The Pokemon Gear, or the Pokegear, as it's often called, is what every trainer should have. Guess what? You can use the Pokegear to make a phone call, too. Do you remember how? Sure. You're gonna tell me anyway. Just power on the Pokegear and touch the telephone button, okay? The names of the people you can call are automatically registered. Just select one to give him or her a call. Wow, I can't believe it's so easy to make a phone call. Alright, Mom. Silly old lady. Keeping me from my tasks. Wait 1 second. I almost completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number. Haha, that's not menacing at all. Haha. Alright then. So we're off. And this is our first wild grass. We could finally encounter wild Pokemon. Speak of the devil. So, for the sake of time restraints, I usually speed up these battles. Just so it's a little easier. Wild Pokemon battles. And, usually I keep trainer battles unless there's a big group of them. I believe there's some sort of item up here. Look at me knowing so much about Pokemon. So I believe on this route, the only real main Pokemon are Rattata, Hoothoot. Hoothoot only like at nighttime-ish. And Pokemon like that. Rattata, Hoothoot, Sentret. Just your basic Pokemon of the area. But you could definitely get a lot of experience. And Dundee's could level up and learn Water Gun. And I find it very interesting when you when you use your starter. They say the starters in this game are kind of based off a difficulty level. Like, to play this, like, based on the gym leaders and stuff, it's easiest to play with, Cyndaquil. And, like, Totodile is considered medium, and Chikorita is considered very hard. Because the first gym, when you're really weak and you don't have a lot of stuff that's, effective against flying, you gotta use Chikorita unless you catch another Pokemon. So that's how I've always kind of thought of it. So we're kind of going medium mode here. I mean, the first time I played used Chikorita and it was kind of awful. So Totodile is a good change for me. Now we're in Cherry Grove City. Just get a run to that house. I meant to do that. You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay. Everyone is a rookie at some point. If you'd like, I could teach you a few things. Okay, then follow me. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that you weren't wearing the running shoes. I'll try to go as slow as possible, so try keeping up. This is Pokemon Center. They can heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them. This is a Pokemon Mart. They sell Pokeballs for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be battling their Pokemon there. If you go a little farther, you'll see Mr. Pokemon's house. This is the sea, as you can see. Some Pokemon are only found in water. Here, it's my house. For your effort keeping up with me, I'll give you my running shoes. They're still warm. Got you, didn't I? Don't worry, these are brand new. I wanted the warm ones. Oh, I think that was just too creepy, but that's okay. Alright, so at the bottom of your screen, you can press the shoe button, and it'll hold in the shoes, so you can always be running, which I find very useful, so you don't really have to be holding in the B button. And the old man's going to come back up, and he's going to give us the map card for our Pokegear, so now we have a town map on us at all times, and that's awesome as well. Alright, so this is Route 30. Nothing really going on, to be honest. And we're going to kind of just be speeding up these wild Pokemon battles until we can gather some repels. Dundee's been getting some nice experience this episode, so that's always good. Finish him off with a water gun. And we're gonna get a potion. I think we're up to like 2 or 3 potions. Gosh, man. So yeah, wild Pokemon enjoyed me today. That's always fun. Oh, I did want to say though, I mean, I really appreciate all the positive feedback I got on my episode 0. I mean, I already hit over the view count, and had like 17 comments and 10 likes. It was really cool. So this guy, he's the Apricorn guy. I didn't really want to get into too much detail about him because he's not really that important. All he says is that there's these trees around here. They're not trees you cut down. They hold apricorns in them, and you can collect these apricorns, like over here. Collect the apricorns, and you could turn them into Pokeballs eventually. The Grün Apricorn. You get an antidote, which heals poison. Helpful as always. But yeah, guys, I do appreciate your support. I'm glad to be into YouTube. A lot of fun, definitely. I enjoy pounding out parts for you guys too, so stay tuned for plenty more. So Dundee is gonna reach level 8 and he's gonna learn Rage. I could make Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged reference, but I won't. Because it's so overdone. Most of the references that I think about making are so overdone it would just be corny as all get out. Alright, so we're up at Mr. Pokemon's house. We're gonna go to this apricorn tree first and shake it for all it's worth and get a pink apricorn. I don't know why they couldn't just add the other letter, but alright. You must be Chris. It was I who sent an email to Professor Elm earlier. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. The mystery egg. A friend of mine from Yekatrik City gave it to me. I bet you can't find this kind of egg in Johto. I thought Professor Elm might be able to tell what it is. He's the best when it comes to research of Pokemon evolution. That's the quote from the famous Professor Oak. You're returning to Professor Elm. Here, your Pokemon should have some rest. What's up with it? What's with it with us like befriending old men in this game? And with that, I'm Professor Oak, a Pokemon researcher. So you're Chris. I was just visiting my friend Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon? I see, you must be helping Professor Elm's research. I think I understand why Professor Elm gave you that Pokemon. You will treat your Pokemon with love and care, it seems. Ah, you seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. I'd like you to have it. So now we get the Pokedex button in our bottom bar. Go meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokedex. But I've stayed too long. I have to go back to Goldenrod City for my usual radio show. Chris, I have a feeling that this is not the last time we'll meet. Let us exchange numbers, just to be on the safe side. Alright, so we're gonna exchange some numbers. Picking up old dudes, that's just our game. That's our Pokegear. Hello? Chris? It's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no. Please get back here now. So, apparently Professor Elm needs our help. But with that, we're going to end this episode. So I thank you guys very much for watching. This has been Soul Arcanum. Please make sure to like and comment if you have the time. And I will see you guys in episode 2 of Let's Play Pokemon Soul Silver. Bye.